Hi, I'm Suzy. I'm Cierra.
I'm Mariah.
We're gonna do some yoga today!
Start by sitting in a comfortable pose with your legs crossed and your back straight. Next, undo your legs and bring the bottom of your feet together to come into butterfly. If you would like, you may flap your wings. Extend the left leg forward and bring your right leg closer to the inside of your left leg. Then extend your upper body forward and lower it towards the ground. Stretch as far as possible to stretch your leg. If you need to, you may modify the stretch by lifting your knee up just a bit. Hold for a few seconds. Repeat the step by extending your right leg and bring your foot up against your leg and repeat the stretch. Again, you may modify the stretch by lifting your knee up a bit. Next, slowly come up onto your legs. Stand tall. Take your right arm and bring it across your body, taking your left arm and supporting it while you stretch the muscle. Release your left arm and repeat with the right. Next, inhale into mountain pose with your palms together. Hold for multiple breaths. Extend your arms up, interlace your fingers, press your left hip out, and arch over to the right. Breathe for 1 to 2 breaths, and repeat on the other side. Inhale into tree, and hold as long as you're able to. Now let's start a mountain pose and hold this for a few breaths. Inhale and step into 5-pointed star. On your second exhale, transition into warrior 2. Inhale, straighten your legs and slide your right arm down your leg. Rotate just the arms and hold for 2 to 4 breaths. Step back into 5-pointed star. Slide into warrior 2 with your left leg in front. Transition into triangle with the left arm and hold for multiple breaths. Return back to mountain pose. Inhale and lift the arms up with palms together, gazing at your thumbs. Exhale into forward bend. Press your palms onto the floor, and if necessary, bend your knees slightly. Inhale and step your right foot back into a lunge. Make sure your left knee is directly over your left ankle. Next, step back into plank. Make sure your body is in a straight line. Exhale down into cobra and hold for a few seconds. Transition into caterpillar, reaching your hips as far as you can into the air. Inhale back into cobra. Exhale into downward facing dog. Let your head relax between your arms as you press your hands firmly onto the floor with your hips back, and if you're more flexible, you can try to put your heels off the floor as well. Inhale and step your right leg forward into another lunge. Again, making sure your right knee is directly over your right knee. Step your left leg forward into a forward bend, pressing your forehead into your legs. Inhale and sweep your arms up with palms together, lifting out of the waist, reaching toward the sky. Exhale and come back into mountain pose. From there, lean into forward bend and step back into downward dog. Lift your right leg up and stretch it over your body. Hold for a few seconds. Relax into table pose. Stay there for a few seconds. Return your feet back into downward dog and repeat that process with your left leg. Drop your knees down into table pose. Rotate between cat and cow pose multiple times to stretch your back. Flex your feet so they're flat against the ground and push yourself into downward dog. Inhale and slide into plank pose, ending in cobra. Hold for 3 to 6 breaths. Roll back into child's pose. Sit back onto your knees and position yourself into Lord of the Fishes, starting with your right leg bent up first. Hold for a few breaths. Switch to your left leg and hold for the same amount of breaths. Bring both legs under your butt and return into child's pose.
Come back to an easy pose by sitting with your legs crossed and your back straight. Roll the shoulders down and back, and relax the face as well as your neck. Extend the left leg straight, and bring the right foot against the thigh. Inhale and bring the torso forward. You may modify by lifting your knee up a bit. Inhale for 2 breaths. Repeat the stretch by extending the right leg forward and your left foot against your inner thigh. Again, you may modify the stretch if it pulls the muscles too much for your comfort. Come up out of seated head to knee, but keep your left foot against your inner thigh. Inhale by lifting the arms parallel to the floor and the palms facing each other. Inhale and lean back to lift your right leg up as high as comfortable. Roll your shoulders down and back to keep the chest lifted. Breathe and hold for a few breaths. Slowly lay your leg down to the ground. Extend your left leg out and bring your right foot against your inner thigh. Lift the arms parallel to the floor and the palms facing each other. Inhale and lean back to lift your left leg up as high as comfortable. Roll your shoulders down and back to keep the chest lifted. Exhale and bring the bottoms of the feet together into butterfly. Slowly roll onto your back and bend the knees into your chest. Take your arms and interlace your fingers to hold the knees tight into your chest. Inhale slowly and really stretch your lower back. You're doing a great job. Stretch your legs out so you're laying down into corpse pose. Inhale a few breaths. With the arms out to the side, pull your left knee up and then drop it to your right side of the body. Turn your head to the left side. Inhale and feel your back stretch. Bring your leg back down into corpse pose. Bring your right knee up and drop to the left. Look to the right and inhale and really feel your spine stretch. Slowly sit up and come back to sitting down with your legs crossed. Take a few minutes to breathe. And thank you for joining us on this video.